Alright, primordial launch of Warframe. And I don't know what else to say about it. New Warframe Ureli. Ember Paraxis Collection. Paraxis? Aren't they making that X-Men game? Alright, let's go in. Hopefully a more subtle broadcast today. Warframe. Peace sign. It's a peaceful war planet. The cinematic. No volume.
For generations you've slept. No purpose.
Did you see that frame skip? PS5.
No call to wake you.
She's the Warframe. I remember seeing this cinematic like a long, long while ago. It sounds like 3D audio got turned on. That shit's whack. Unfortunately. Maybe it's just my headset, but...
Grenier. Seeds from the ruins of the old war. Swallowing colonies whole.
The cinematic is like Dark Souls 2 intro. No volume control. No volume options.
Still hope. The Tenno. Monuments of an ancient warrior caste. Scattered across frail worlds.
I never understood why they're taking these futuristic designs. Oh, and he's completely oblivious. Oh, isn't that humorous? Oh my god. Alright, so it's just Marvel Cinematic. Let's take these futuristic designs. Again, no audio options. No audio options ahead of time. Whoa, do you notice the frame tearing? The screen tearing? And also the dopey look of the enemy masks is just these stupid round-eyed faces. Almost like they're smiling. I'm seeing huge frame drops, and this is cinematic. So maybe it's rendered in real time. Oh, it's just like the Clone Wars, when all those futuristic battle soldiers were on a Soul Calibur 6 level design. It's like... Oh, and then the wish for an ancient culture that we could go back to where human beings knew what to do instead of the modern wartime where technology scares us. If only we could wear robes and cloaks and live in the forest with the elves. It's not that life would be better, because there'd be no sewage. There'd be no plumbing, right? There'd be no running water. But we'd be happier to live away from all this frightening, scary, dangerous technology. It's just the internet, dude. It's not a nuclear bomb. Relax. Upload some media. It's like even the Power Rangers were just wearing cloth. I mean, Endor and Tatooine look like different planets. They didn't look like our planet. They didn't look like Earth. This is just robot ninjas on Earth. Or excuse me, Earth. Welcome to Earth. Battlefield Earth. Metal Gear Rising, we took that design from there. Ghost of Tsushima, this game was already out. Everything's the same, everything's fucking Hollywood. General Rabbits, Grievous, Rufus. Whatever the hell your name is. That's from Dark Souls and Orlando. That's from Destiny. This came out before then. Screen tearing again, even though PlayStation 4 is speaking.
Together, they fought back.
No volume control.
Bringing an end to an empire.
That's a nice cutscene. That's a nice screenshot that I can't take.
Then they left.
Mortal Shell. I mean, everything's a fucking reference.
Forgotten.
And they come for her if only she could go back to the forest and be the Forspoken.
Like a dream.
Oh, I mean, I'm into it though. I like it. But they're showing. It's like you're showing me a bunch of themes, but I don't know how it's going to be to play this theme. What is it like to play your game? Now, obviously, if I'm getting into Warframe,
Wake up, Tengu.
like after 8 years, obviously I'm interested.
Wake up.
But I mean, I'm interested because of PS5. So, I love when they have a cursor on the menu, because I would get confused clicking up and down. So, we're on an Excalibur. Balance of mobility and offense. Well, there you go. There you go. Just faster and more damage. Alright. I don't care about that. Maybe I kind of want to do a shooter, though. Surrounding magnetic energy. Mag, or as in mage. Maggie. Is an expert at enemy manipulation. Well, let's look. Bullet for easy collection. No, I'm not into that. Volt. So no guns. Well, create and harness electrical elements. That seems like the same thing. Who want potential alternate to gunplay? Movement generates electrical charge per meters. Grounded movement generates an electrical charge building up 5 damage per meter. That's unleashed with the next attack. So like chaining, maybe score. Shock drain. So this is in addition to guns. It seems like you just want to do the first fucking one. Excalibur. I come not bearing peace but a sword. Yeah, good enough.
I see the Lotus has tried to wake you. Pity she's too late.
And it's like, I don't know what any of that means.
My prize now.
Tenno.
Tenno.
What makes everybody into ninjas? A fighting ninja, combat ninja.
We are taking this one with us.
What has he done to you?
Uitasa.
I can't lose another Tenno.
And
I'm surging your
I am
weapons'
the
power
power
systems.
system with the female voice to make you feel comfortable with me, Alexa.
Use your power. Defend yourself.
So R1's melee. Camera movement's good, and movement of the body is good. Also, camera's pretty fast, but I'll deal. It seems like you want it to be fast. It feels free to play. I almost read that 100-100, and I was like, does that say burp? And then I thought, oh, it's Excalibur. What's L2 do? Slows him down so he can look at the object interactions. L1 is L1 is get down. Get down on the ground. All right. What's L3 do? L3 is run even faster. Run 10% faster and then roll.
Arm yourself.
Oh, the Lotus. Her eyes are covered, but we see her mouth. That is so human. Ugh. So L1 is sort of crouch. All right. R2 nothing yet, and R1 R1's attack. No, R3 I meant. Nothing. So, alright, X. X is jump, like I thought. Square, triangle, circle. What about D-pad? Left is the waypoint. And up is the map. Alright, we'll touch those. What did I say? Oh, yeah. So what about L2 and L1? And see, there was an artist. Whoa. There was an artist that detailed this. There's an artist that detailed this lens flare. You should come over here and check it out. There's an artist that detailed this leaf. This blade of grass. As the lotus leaf falls on the tengu. To experience the Excalibur of a free-to-play game. You are the Warframe. You are the Metal Gear Rising. You are the Sundowner. Alright. That cinematic took a long time. I'm fully engaged and gripped with the story. That's compelling me to move forward. This rain is nice. And the tree frogs? Abilities. Again, I immediately tried to hit left. It did nothing. It's going everywhere but platinum. Premium currency that you buy with real world money. Options. Beautiful. Oh boy. You're not gonna let me go 40? Well, alright. Deal. Self-showcase. All this stuff. Reverb. I wonder if that's what it was. Yeah, that. Sure. 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 Okay. Count. Maybe we'll skip that one. Display. Everything looks fine. We'll view it how it is. Interface. Everything looks fine. Show abilities. Everything's fine. I don't know. Take it, forget it. None. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Creator mode. Hide some spoilers. Hey, you for watching, you're fucked. Region. Gore enabled. Whoa. And the controls. Everything looks fine. Wow, the look sensitivity is that low. And, it is fast. Like, real fucking fast. Vibration, it should all be off. Controller, aim assist, of course, help me. Help me. And all the rest of this shit, we'll leave it alone, and we'll see how much I hate it, and we'll make fun of it. Seems good to me. Confirm. Resume. Well, communications. Melee, I'll figure it all out. Abilities, we'll look at them later. When I need Tiberion. Like Command and Conquer, Tachy on the Fringe. I reference games from 2001, PC Gamer. I think I'm freaky. Alright. Where's it? Oh. So, I thought this game was all about shooting guns, and it turns out it's about swinging a katana. I like this forest. It would be cool if I knew what I was supposed to do. Don't you always feel like in a free-to-play game, it's like, well, I guess it's not a single-player game, and the fact that it's sort of like an online multiplayer game. All consoles are online, so now all games are online. So now, unless it's this standalone single-player experience, it is an online free-to-play game, multiplayer game. But multiplayer doesn't mean versus anymore. It just means other players. There are multiple players, more players than you, right? And it's like, okay, are you playing on your own or with others? And so then I listen to it, I play it, and it's like, all right, what experience do I really want with this? And when I'm playing, I'm trying to get into why try? I'm trying to get into these like online games because the concept of an online game where there are other players is cool. A concept of a multiplayer game I don't want to play with strangers. And I thought about it, is it multiplayer? Because I play multiplayer games offline with my friends. And I play online games, but I play them single player. So what is that? What is that? And it's just this idea of like, I like that there are other players here. Yeah, but I don't know you as people. Get away from me. Ugh. So this concept of these online games, these phrases of like, and that we don't say single player, we say cinematic, and we don't say multiplayer, or we don't say, yeah, versus, we say multiplayer, we say online, or free to play. It implies these new things, so. Oh, what is the button? I can't hit them, I can't attack them. They're good dogs. So, when I'm trying to jump into these games and get into them and get to know them, and it's like, okay, it's not like an MMO, I'm not in this space. What's compelling me to do something? What's the motivation? It's not a single player game with a story, it's multiplayer. Where am I going? What am I doing? What am I compelled to do? And the answer seems to be, well, you're going to do your chores. You know? You're going to do your chores, and there are like tasks that you need to do, and you need to grind, and it's like, whoa, what? That's what this is about. It's just about work. It's just about simulating work. Like, oh, I have to drop into Warframe and do my chores. I have to do my grinding homework today. But it's like compelling you because you're accomplishing some task and gaining the level up, gaining a number. Is it because it's not graded like in school, where you're, you know, a remedial class dropout? I guess. Warrior's Blade, circle, change pickup, square pickup, stance pickup, square. Get the bow. I don't want a fucking bow. A new katana. Skatana. What is the button? I'm hitting R1. Melee attack with circle. You just said, oh, R1 was punch? Weird. Let's try this bow. This is already boring. Let's try this bow. Square picks up. Is he in here? I got scared by my own shadow, literally. Hakuna Matata. Alright, so where are they? They're not on the map that's now on the front of the screen. Who would play like this? You're just supposed to see underneath this? Oh my god. Nerds, am I right? This is dumb too. Who's doing that? Give me this katana. Where did I go to get that? Slide. Where the fuck was that weapon cache so I can get rid of this shitty bow staff? Oh, my Donatello. There we go. Alright, now I'm the Metal Gear Rising. Oh, it wasn't screen tearing, it was just like Vorpal Blade. Physics cinematic flare. See how it warps the light? See, it's not a bad game, it's a good game, it's a great game. It's Vorpal flare. Double jumpo. And then slide-oo. One hit death, one hit touch. So, we're moving through an environment of an open world.
Pick up a weapon. You are running out of time.
I'm the Vanquisher.
There's a cache of weapons.
I keep thinking that she's an enemy popping up. And that the sound design is terrible on purpose. I mean, I don't really like the 3D audio. I'll blame my headset. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm a goofball that kind of didn't mind 7.1. Even though, it's whack. You know? Like, you can hear... Oh, Jesus, they make me chest out. You can hear the sound skipping and teleporting from one fake speaker to another. What button did they say? Oh. This sucks. This weapon, I mean. That's how many bullets it has? And the kuna... Everybody wants to be a ninja. Ooh. Me so horny. Who cares? Where's that other shitty weapon that I don't want? There we go. Fucking Lotto. just picked up a ladder, it's gonna be your lucky day, you know what I'm saying?
Good. The extraction point is up ahead.
What's wrong with your
Hurry,
voice?
Before Vor finds out you've escaped.
Got a laryngitis. Perfect aim. So, circle's melee and R2 is shoot. R1 is just a minor punch attack that you can't use when you have a weapon. And then L1 is do the Michael Jackson. Okay. All right. What's this level? Who are these characters? It's a free-to-play adventure. It's like the burning boats in Samurai Champloo. These levels go nowhere. Every element of grass was painstakingly, procedurally generated and hand-rendered and meticulously placed. All this was done by human man for the sake and pursuit of the value of art and the meaning of life. Let's keep going. I'm taking damage, but I'm getting powered up in the flame. Baptism by fire. Alright. I guess there's no reload. I guess if you just... It seems like if you press R2 enough, it'll just reload the gun. Like right there, see? So this is like a...
A tengu flows like fire over the battle terrain.
I'm running out of bullets, and that's why he's reloading automatically.
Up walls.
You have to hold it? You can hold it and it's slow, and then I started tapping it, and he did it even slower, so he just has shitty movement. Do I need to press a button to pick this up? Press square. Shotgun ammo full, I don't have one. Okay, the jumping is another tenant. But that's just a double jump, that's not a wall bound. In distant surface, a baby cries. Could it be for the perils of war? I think I'm stepping on those little rats. He's crouched under the rocks so he can't jump on top of it. Must be a metaphor. Can I leap all that way, or do you just need to go in the hole? Put some hair on top of it, and maybe I'll be able to find my way. I'm saying this whole time.
Why have you not reported in?
Socrates? Oh, salvage. Is he talking to me? I'm getting enemy transmissions.
We made it. There's the extraction ship.
I don't like this enemy. Man, it makes me think about Killzone. Every game makes me think about everything else that I'm not playing. That I remember playing that I enjoyed more. I think what you're enjoying is a different time in your life and a different time in gaming, not the game itself. You're remembering the past. What is a reload? I think square. Well, is there a lock-on? Oh yeah, you're such a Souls player, you need a fucking lock-on. How about you aim? Well, because melee is circle, and the right analog stick is controlled with my right thumb. That's why I need a fucking lock-on. Maybe if melee was R2, I'd be kicking the shit out of this Lato.
This one is stronger than
This one is stronger than me. Fucking idiot. How about you learn to speak?
Quick, get to the console.
Fix your voice box, you stupid bitch.
It's your only chance.
So how many premium currencies am I earning right now that I'm going to have to spend in a free-to-play store with real-world currency? Money. Greenbacks. Dollar bills. Do I break it? Do I hit it? Square. The Awakening.
The Queens wants to destroy you, but
He looks like a Power Rangers villain.
more.
So then, this is what I have to wonder, because you can't blame... First of all, I'm a free-to-play customer. And second of all, you can't blame somebody for needing a product and wanting something and buying it, or just spending time with it. You can't blame the customer. So then you have to think, is this a reflection of the creator? Is this a reflection of the artist? I'm not going to blame a consumer being like, yeah, I know it's a 6 out of 10, but I'm going to buy it, right? Because I just want something to play. Who can blame them, right? Yeah, I just want to drink some soda. I mean, fuck it. So, but then you could say, well, somebody made this. Somebody created this. So a primary, like this is a reflection of the artist. Why did they choose to make this? Man, I think the bow is the right option, but well, I'll go bow. I feel like I'm compelled to go bow. I don't know why. I'm compelled to go sword, really. It seems faster and easier. Oh, ooh. Aim glide, huh? Woo. Woo, double jump. Woo, double jump. Woo. Damn, I'm Neo. Meryl. Does this shit. Meryl in a barrel. Alright, there's no fucking way I'm gonna aim with 200% hypersensitivity. Ugh. Me no ninja. Give me this fucking machine gun. I'm an American. G.I. Joe. Blast these motherfuckers. There we go. That's more my style. Run and gun. A reflection of the artist who made this. I think that's who I'm gonna blame. Because I'm listening to this Power Rangers villain talk to me over my intercom, like he hacked it or something. Maybe that's why the Lotus's voice is all scrambled. There's interception. Who's shooting me from behind? And they say, this is a game where if you really want, you could play it for 7 years. And these are the customers they want, and this is the product they want. A 7-year product. They want 7-year customers. They just want to keep you there long enough to spend some real world money on some premium fucking currency. Reload. It's a special. There's a hidden command under R2 that will do a fast reload. That's in regular time, and it's triggered by running out of ammo. Disengage the solenoid. Oh. What?
Stop touching me, you... What? Are my senses deceiving me? Operator, is that you?
Enemy reinforcements
Look,
are
it
here.
frame drop.
Cephalon.
Is it because it's
Require
online?
Immediate extraction.
Maybe that's what it is.
The operator is in danger? I will need a few moments to cycle the engines.
And now he's the super fucking nerdy dork. I would need a few minutes to cycle the engine. Fucking idiot. This shit's bad. Look at my character. He's cool. This feels very free to play, but I guess it was a PS4 game. I mean, and I'm hoping this is the PS5 version. I didn't even realize that was a ramp. There must just be something. Maybe it's the free to play audience. Maybe I do want to blame. Maybe I do want to blame the gamers because they're the ones putting it in their mouth and eating it. You know, you're gonna blame McDonald's, you're gonna blame the fatsos. The bozos, you know? It's mean, you can't say fat. Well, I mean with a PH, they're cool. Like Limp Bizkit. Alright, I'm thinking, you know, Limp Bizkit and a 3-piece for a dollar bill, y'all. That's what I'm thinking, man. That's a marketing campaign. Fred Durst revitalized their whole career, dude. Dude, Fred Durst needs a comeback. You know, what is he gonna wait around for VH1 to do the Remember the 2010s? Holy shit. Alright, I'm about ready to wrap this shit up. Daily tribute.
I'm going to offer you something
This is like that off-brand, you know, public access sci-fi show, Into the Outer Realm, or whatever it was called. Claim my reward. Oh, sure.
Operator, you have returned.
Do people
I
like
am
these
Ordis.
menus? Because it's like homework.
A shadow of
The
my former
academic
self. I
nerd.
cannot
I'm
serve
not
the
reading
operator
this.
in such a condition.
Tell me what
Order
to
me
do.
self-destruct.
Tell me what to do.
I will understand.
I like having an assignment. I like living in outer space. If only I were a cog on a wheel on a mining planet, and then fucking Doom 3 breaks out.
Perhaps there are
So careful what you
systems
wish
left
for.
in the orbiter compartment?
Fix your larynx.
Look at this mess. Those savages. Components have been removed. The lower orbiter compartments have no life support.
Redeem. No, I'm not clicking anything. I'm not clicking anything.
Personal management could be restored if the operator wishes it.
Close. Oh boy, in-game chat. Okay. Railjack. All right, hang on. I thought it was off. Shut it all off. Let's see. Yeah. Alrighty. So I'm in my ship, claiming my prize. Restore ship's commas in the gamma segment quadrant. In the segment quadrant. Let me think. Restoring the segment in the gamma quadrant. No, we don't want that. I can't slide in here. Oh, I can! I can! Practicing my slide, maneuvering my ship. Sketching. In my Vorpal blade. Yeah, he looks cool. I mean, but who are these dudes? I guess we're supposed to look at that Star Wars cinematic and be compelled. Install segment. I mean, the game's a small file size, but it's like, what was this? Maybe it's just an old design. PlayStation 4 was this era where we're pulling up. The consoles are online, so all games are online, all players are online, and there's this blending of single player and multiplayer experiences. It's no longer single player as in story or multiplayer as in versus. Everything is online, so we're developing new concepts of what a single player game is and what a multiplayer game is. You know, these massively online free-to-play games could be single-player, like I'm doing now. Or multiplayer versus games could not be super competitive, but, you know, or a multiplayer game. Yeah, I don't know. So am I supposed to still click this shit or arsenal? Equipment. I could buy stuff. Well, what's Banshee? What's good? Is this a look? I suppose so. How much? See, I don't have that much in-game. What is this? Premium currency, platinum, credits of the origin, equip preview or back. I'm not buying any shells. Back. Appearance. You could use a little bit of color, I guess. You have to buy it with the premium currency. I wonder if I got that from some PS Plus thing. Why would you pay? It's got stats. I guess it has stats. Attachments. Zendaya. I kind of just want to level up. So that's not how it works, huh? You have to buy. You have to pay for what you want. And I don't know what I want because it's not like I can just level up or do a tree or figure it out. Well, I don't like this model. So the Tiburon, the gun, and the Lotto. I'm not attached to any of this shit. I gotta admit. Companion loadout. Oh. Yeah, it's just a lot of buying stuff for, But who would teach me how to use these menus? I gotta read a manual. I wonder if all these PC players that were doing like mouse and keyboard games, you know, coming out of the box with a 400-page manual, are now going into these online, let me read about it on F Extra Life, the forum, game FAQs. Let me pick a free-to-play game and let me just kind of study and do my homework like I'm in academia again. They really have this like cog in the wheel employee academic approach. Let me just do my fucking chores. Let me do my homework. Alright, well, let's get the fuck out of here and just play a game. That might not be fun to play, but it's free to play. And I have yet to think like, but see, all I've played, other than Astro's Playroom if you count that, which I don't think I should, is PS4 games on PS5, or at least PS4 games patched on PS5. It's not like I've played a legit PS5 game yet. So, I look at these graphic details and I just think, should I be wowed? It doesn't feel next gen, it feels like PlayStation 4.5. But that's literally what this is. It's a PS4 game with a patch. So I don't know why I'm being so cynical. Where can I go? Let me clip and do mission 2.